It's time now for our community update this morning, and joining us in studio this morning is Brown County Sheriff Todd Delane. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Now, Sheriff, 19 young students and 2 adults were killed in a school shooting in Texas. As a society, how can we prevent something like this?
Well, first of all, my thoughts and prayers go out to the families and the loved ones of those lost because of another senseless act of violence. It's a very complex problem, and there's not an easy or single solution to it. But I think it's important that we examine and research what's occurred in the past to find ways to come up with good solutions. One thing we do know is that in nearly every situation there has been suspicious or activity or comments that could have possibly been followed up on. So it's important as a society that when a person makes comments or does something suspicious like that, that it's reported to law enforcement so that we as law enforcement can look into it, because we take that very seriously. Any threat against a school or anything like that gets looked into immediately. So it's important as society that we're aware of comments like that, and we take them seriously.
And so now, what does the Sheriff's Department do to prepare for this type of an incident?
Well, there's a couple things that we do. First and foremost, we make sure that all of our people have the correct equipment to respond to these type of situations, to stop the threat, and then take care of those in need. So it's important that we have the right equipment to do that, and we provide that. And then secondly, it's about training. And that training involves everybody involved, from the dispatch center to law enforcement to the firefighters and rescue personnel that respond, because we have to work together. And we do that here in Brown County on a regular basis. We have been doing it for a significant period of time. And I think it showed itself when we had the shooting at the in Oneida. At the Radisson there. So it's through equipment and training that we prepare for that.
So it definitely helps, the training.
Absolutely. You have to do it, and it's not just one agency, it's everybody. It's all law enforcement agencies working with fire and rescue to have a positive outcome.
Now, do you work with the schools so students and staff know what to do also?
Yes, both our school resource officers and then on an administrative level with administrative staff.
And switching gears a little bit, we have a big weekend coming up. It's going to be super nice. A lot of people will be out and about, especially on the water. Does your department respond to a lot of rescues, and if so, what kind?
Yeah, unfortunately, we do respond to a lot of calls for service out on the water. Most of the time, those are calls related to disabled vessels or boats. But at times, we respond to capsized vessels, and we've seen that, last year we had a few of those, and those are the most dangerous.
So what are some safety tips? What should you have with you when you're out on the water?
Well, there's a couple things safety-wise. First thing is to make sure that your equipment is operational. To make sure that your boat engine's running properly. Don't take it out if it's not running very well. Get it tuned up before you got on the water, because you don't want to go out and then be disabled. But it's checking your lights. Make sure you have a fire extinguisher that's serviceable, just in case you have an issue with that. Flotation devices. Having a safety kit with you, and that safety kit on a boat could include a flashlight, blanket, flare, or some kind of device to notify people that you have an emergency. And then it's really important that people have a cell phone with a charger, because if you have an issue, most bodies of water here in Brown County, you can get out with a cell phone. Let us know so that we can respond to help you.
And I know one thing, you want to get out there, alcohol and drugs.
Yeah, unfortunately, some of the most serious incidents that we have here in Brown County, as well as anywhere else on any body of water, is if people are under the influence. They oftentimes make poor decisions while under the influence. They don't see things that they would normally see, or just make bad judgment in their operation of a boat, and it results in serious injury or death.
All right, thank you so much, Sheriff, for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
I know this river is going to be pretty busy this weekend. The forecast across Brown County showing maybe a little drizzle at 8 o'clock, mostly cloudy at noon, and possibly a stray shower. We're going to talk about that next chance for rain in the forecast right after this.